All right. Hello, everyone. Is not making it clear if everything is a go. So what is happening behind me? The AI part is turned off. Why is my video not? There we go. Me and people are commenting, but like, please comment that my audio and video are good. Meanwhile, I'm gonna have a sip of wine. I think it's time to start drinking based on what Dylan just did. Bad connection. Um, choppy, bad connection. Okay. Sound delayed. Okay. So it's better now. Okay. So I can switch to my mobile hotspot. Video bad, sound bad. Okay. Let me I'm gonna hotspot this. Let me I'm gonna use my own hotspot. Service on my phone. Over here. So I'm gonna switch to it. All right. I may get cut out, and then we're gonna go to the charts. Okay, I have switched internet connections. Let's get a reading on whether this is better or not. It should be better, right? Like audio and video should be better now. I'm gonna wait for some confirmation, and then we're going straight to the charts because it's kind of warm out here. Better. Okay, great. All right, here we go. We're going to the charts before my computer overheats. And audio hopefully is better as well. All right, let's go to screen share. I can actually barely see my screen, but this is why I use white backgrounds on my charts. Also, video is still rough. Okay, so well, you're not gonna need the video much. I'm actually gonna turn off the video to save bandwidth, and I'll put the video back on. But right now we're on screen share. And just a quick shout out, Understanding Bitcoin in Dubai, October 14, 15. And then we're sticking around for the financial summit on November 6 to 12. Screen share should be visible, right? Yeah, screen share should be fine. I think it's fine. Guys, flip your setting to 720. Change it to 720. It probably got defaulted to 300 something after the video was bad, but it should be all good now. Just change your setting in YouTube to 720. I've had a busy day all day. I'm finally getting to the charts. I know the price took a bit of a nosedive. We're looking at let's go to the monthly chart. The monthly chart, not that bad. Weekly chart. That is a red star weekly candle. That is bad. We are below the 7-period moving average. That is also bad, but we were below the 7-period moving average last week as well. The price has dipped down. We are making a new weekly closing low, but we're still above the other two moving averages, and we're still significantly above the lucid SAR. This is pretty damn critical. By the way, the S&P took a huge nosedive. And that is one of the reasons why Bitcoin is crashing. As you remember, I said in the last video that as long as the S&P stays above this low, everything is bullish. But clearly we have breached this low this morning. So if we close below this low this morning, creating a brand new swing low and a brand new closing low, the S&P 500 is actually in serious trouble. This arrow no longer applies. Now we just gotta look out for a pullback into the depth cross in the S&P 500 here between my short term and my intermediate term. And then very likely the S&P 500 is gonna take a serious hit down. This is having an effect on Bitcoin, but this effect on Bitcoin is, I still believe, temporary. Bitcoin has lots of internal factors as to why it's going to be rising. Not to mention, if I go to my Twitter feed, El Salvador is buying a bunch of more coins. I tweeted it out sometime this morning. Maybe I have to refresh. I tweeted out this morning. I commented on the tweet by right there, the El Salvador president, Bukele, and they're buying the dips, and I am as well. So, or I'm a supporter of it as well. So the weekly chart, the week just started. I am still optimistic that this week is gonna rebound all the way back to the upside. I have not yet thrown in the towel. However, this is a consensual look at Bitcoin, and this is a horrible looking candle. The moving averages have now both started to dip. We are now below both moving averages. You see how this candle is a completely different picture than the prior candle. So if this candle closes below both of these moving averages, because I'm assuming I'm going to do a video tomorrow, but I might not. Whoa, that is not what we need here. I got to copy this and I got to paste it. This candle is a big problem. You can see how this candle is now below both moving averages. Both moving averages are declining. That had this candle gone up, there would have been a bullish moving average crossover, and I would have gone 100% bullish. But this is forcing us to go somewhere in the 30 to 40% bullish. This is how critical this candle was. You know what? Maybe we can be a little more optimistic. We can go 40 to 50, but no more than that. Not 450. That would be one crazy position. But I'm very close to even lowering this amount. So this is how you kind of manage a portfolio. I know we're flip-flopping right here, but the moving averages are also flip-flopping right here. As long as the long-term moving average stays bullish and we are above it and it is rising, there will always be a bullish allocation to Bitcoin. But unlike here, where the price dipped below all three moving averages and it was below all of them, that is a 100% bearish situation. This is still a partially bullish situation, and eventually it could go to 100 to a full cash situation. Okay, man, I am gonna add a little bit of ice. Ooh. It is hot. Normally, Malta is not this hot at this time of year. It's supposed to start cooling down, but it is brutal. It is close to 30 degrees out here in Celsius, of course. Okay, and I want to jump in the water too, so this video is not going to last forever. So this a close below both of these moving averages is calling for a significant lowering of the bullish allocation. Next, daily chart. The daily chart is the most important chart we have. I'm very curious how the rate, the funding rate is going to react by end of day. But The funding rate is still favoring the bulls. Today's day is really brutal. Not only is it a red star on a weekly, it's also a red star on a daily, creating almost a brand new swing low, but certainly a new daily closing low if the candle is to close right here, right now. And that is creating lots of problems. We've also broken both of these moving averages. Like Bitcoin needs to rally above this, and it needs to do it very, very soon. Otherwise, lots of bad things are happening. Look at the MACD, which was all set to cross to the upside, completely flipped back to the downside. The RSI is like the only thing that's coming close to an oversold territory, but Bitcoin would still have to crash below $40,000 to get there. I have an open bet with Joe Saz, and I don't like to lose my bets. So as long as Bitcoin stays above 40, I win the bet. I believe Bitcoin will stay above this moving average. I should probably look at the longer period moving average, which is this one, which is also above 40. It's at 39,000 right now, but next week it's at 39.3, and the week after. Like, I really think that 40,000 will hold. It is also possible we bottomed. I don't like this double bottom. I believe these moving averages on a weekly scale will hold the Bitcoin price. However, that's just my opinion based on chart patterns. The MRI is telling me to go short. That is a huge conflict between some of the more important elements of my financial analysis. The MRI is telling me I should be shorting, but the chart pattern is telling me I should, stay patient and stay bullish. We will see which technical analysis wins out. I like the CMF. I like how the CMF remains bullish here. Really wanted us to cross this area. This is just a weird situation here. I am still thinking this is going to rebound strong into the end of day, but of course we will need to wait and see. That's a beautiful reversal candle, a little bit in the middle of nowhere on a 4-hour chart. We had our 4-hour MRI right above the MRI support line, but it did not turn the market. And I'm just going to take a wait and see approach. We've made new critical lows. We've gone as low as 42.5. We are back to 44. The price of Bitcoin needs to rally, and it needs to rally very soon. Willy Woo's underlying fundamentals are also leaning bullish, and that gives me a little extra confidence in my technical analysis. This is the BTC dominance is rising, but it's coming up on its MRI top where shitcoins could actually dominate, but I believe shitcoins are crashing faster than Bitcoin right now, which is of course a lovely sight to see and the only really nice sight. GBTC just completely tanked. This is unfortunate. GBTC is really pushing the limits of its negative premium. Eventually, this premium is going to shoot through the roof because no one is buying into the trust. And once everyone buys GBTC and no longer wants to sell it because the price of Bitcoin is rising, this premium can really shoot back up to the positive 20%. My computer can overheat, so I really got to speed this up. Gold, I don't like this chart. Let's stay away from gold. I'll comment on it next time. I am still bullish on oil, just a minor pullback here. The MRI is not currently on. Let me see. The MRI is still bullish. It probably will not close on an MRI top. We'll get back to it. The S&P 500, this is absolutely critical. The S&P 500 could be rolling over. Now, the weekly chart still has a little bit of wiggle room here. Let's get the MRI up. The weekly chart has a lots of room all the way down to 4150. The daily chart, however, is totally rolled over. This is pretty bad. The daily chart will probably go down to that $4,200 area on the S&P and bounce off of the longer term moving average. We have not touched this longer term moving average in a very long time, since all the way back in June 2020. So it's been over a year since we hit the 200-day moving average, and this probably time for it to do that. This crash in the markets might be the final straw in the COVID disaster. And this is where private companies are going to say enough is enough and no more vaccine passes. So a crash in the market here is actually good if people stop supporting these companies and stop going to the restaurants and stop supporting these evil companies that are forcing the vaccine mandates, and their stock crashes. Those companies will stop supporting the evil vaccine mandates. All right, before I go on, understanding Bitcoin, come out to Dubai, October 14, 15. Check out the YouTube channel. Everything is in the video description. Stick around for the financial summit. It is almost sold out. We have sold out all of the upgraded rooms. And the upgrade, if you want to see the upgraded rooms, click here. We're talking to the hotel now about adding 2 or 3 more upgraded rooms. Everyone wants the upgraded rooms because they're just ridiculously more gorgeous, but all the rooms are incredible. About 5 to 7 seats left. I'm kind of saving 2 for some posted on unconfiscatable. So come out for these guys. I had an incredible interview with Adam Back. Adam Back is one of my top 5 favorite people in the entire crypto space. Probably one of the 5 most important people in all of the crypto space. Check out this interview. I know it's a little bit long, but it is totally worth it. Check out what Blockstream's been doing. Must watch interview with Adam Back from yesterday. I don't normally work on Sundays, but I certainly did to interview Adam Back. All right, I'm gonna look at my chat, my moderators. Is there anything I should comment? I will do a private Q&A tomorrow. I don't really see anything else. I'm gonna stop the screen share. I'm gonna open up my camera. You guys can see the gorgeousness behind me in Malta. I'm gonna jump in that water. The snorkeling gear right there. There's plenty of fish around here too. Yeah, it's been a really busy day. I gotta work on these conferences. Let me go to your live chat and see what's going on. I'm gonna pull out the light version. See if there's any comments. How much if you want to share a room with Tone? It depends. It depends. If it's actually Janet Yellen, unlikely. But at least the gender is accurate. All right, let me stop before I get canceled. What am I drinking? I'm just drinking a glass of white wine with some ice because it's hot. Do you think if Evergrande defaults on their loans, it will cause both the Bitcoin market and stock market to crash? It's causing the stock market to crash and it's having some influence on the Bitcoin market, but I think the Bitcoin market is ready to reverse. Ivermectin in combination helps. It absolutely does. I've been taking it. I continue to take it. I take ivermectin once a week. Not that long ago, I was taking ivermectin every day. But you don't just take ivermectin, right? You take ivermectin and you take vitamin D and you take zinc and you take vitamin C. And you should also take some melatonin because if you are feeling the symptoms of COVID, you should be sleeping close to 10 to 12 hours a night. You need the rest. And I've never taken melatonin before. I went on this whole regimen, guys, so I know exactly how it works. I went on this whole regimen not that long ago, and man, melatonin, it's addictive. I started taking melatonin. I was sleeping like 10 hours a night, deep sleep, and like, wow, I had to stop taking melatonin because it was just too addictive and you just sleep too much. But it's incredible. You can buy it at a just any pharmacy. I try not to take vitamins, but again, for COVID reasons, I took all the vitamins. Now I'm back to just eating oysters and eating kiwis and being in the sun to get the vitamin D. Oysters for zinc, kiwis for vitamin C, and get some sun for your vitamin D. Make sure you spend enough time in the sun without sunglasses. Vitamin D gets in through your eyes a lot better than it gets in through your skin. Obviously, don't stare at the sun, but you get the idea. I need to release the video with that I did with Nico. Hugo, thanks for joining us, buddy. All right, looking at your live stream, guys. Not addictive, but definitely effective. It was addictive for me. I was like, wow, I'm getting the best sleep ever. I take it on planes now. I'm traveling with melatonin. I take it on a plane and I just pass out. Well, nutrients from real food is of course better than supplements. Of course. Is the top in? No, I am still bullish. I am still bullish in this market, guys. Doc, thank you. I've done research, guys. Like I want to show you my spreadsheets on nutrition that I've personally done research on. And I just can't because it's got like a lot of proprietary research that I put in so much time. And I want to build an app and I want to share it because I want to spread the knowledge, but I just can't share it yet. Jimmy G, thank you for joining us, buddy. How much melatonin you take? You know, I forgot the dosage on those pills. A fair amount, whatever. Look, there is a very clear document on what you need to take if you got COVID, and I kind of stuck to those rules. So you can find this document. I tweeted it out a while ago, but I don't remember the dosage. Have a look at the dollar. Yeah, you're right. I should have a look at the dollar. Let's go have a look at the dollar, guys, and then I'm gonna call it a day. Where am I here? No, not that. Not what I wanted to share. That's my wrong share, but it's okay. I didn't dox anything. This is our pitch deck for the financial summit. It's really nice. It's got a bunch of pages in it, but not something to share publicly. By the way, if you do, maybe I'll share it publicly. It's cool. So there is a trading competition at the financial summit. It's going to be very, very interesting. That's the trading competition. It's going to be a 6-hour challenge of trading. And I'm thinking of doing it with zero leverage and everyone wagers. So you place a bet on yourself. Everyone's going to bet like 0.05 Bitcoin or something or whatever, like $1,000. And whoever makes the most money in 6 hours with zero leverage wins the trading. It's kind of like a poker tournament, but a trading tournament. It's going to be great. And there's more pages here of the financial summit. Didn't mean to share that. So let's switch screen shares. What am I supposed to be sharing? Oh, I'm supposed to be sharing this. There we go. Let's go look at DXY and then we're going to call it a day. Let's get away from scams like Solana and look at, because my computer is also overheating, guys. DXY is rallying. That is crazy. The rest of the world is going, wow, that is a cup and handle. And it looks like the dollar is not going to collapse anytime soon. I really anticipated a big dollar collapse, but it looks like the rest of the world is doing worse things with their currencies. And the dollar is probably going to break out. Remember, pre-COVID, I was a huge dollar bull. I only became a dollar bear because of COVID. And now if we break this blue line, I will be a dollar bull once again. Yes, I'm going to completely flip-flop on my long-term projection because that is what a true trader in chartist does. So I become a huge bull of the dollar because of technicals if it goes above this blue line. Thank you for pointing out the US dollar to me, guys. Plan B called 43,000 for end of month based on on-chain. Good for Plan B. I really thought he was more bullish than that. All right, guys. You're bullish on the dollar and Bitcoin. Yeah, guys, Bitcoin is not correlated to the dollar. It is just not. You may feel that way on a random crazy day where the dollar goes up and Bitcoin goes down, but they are not correlated at all. Like Bitcoin strengthen, the US economy can strengthen, and Bitcoin can also go crazy strengthen. I have not spoken to Socrates lately, but I do need to give him a call. Nice green hammer on the 4 hours. Yes. Can someone ban the person promoting a scam in this channel? Kana Bodash, whoever has admin privileges, please ban this person permanently from my chat. Thank you so much. You can also do the same with Lona. You guys know the drill. All right, guys, that's it for me. I need to get going. I want to enjoy the sun. I want to dip, and then I got to work on these conferences. That is it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. And I will be seeing you all on the next one. Maybe I can swing the camera around a little bit. Let me zoom out. Oh, let's not show too many people. That would be bad. But you get the skyline of Malta. All right, guys, that is it. It's also to control the camera from where I am. All right.